Hello everyone, welcome to our group report. Today we're going to use the knowledge we learned from the course to analyze a very popular and classic series, Emily in Paris. Emily in Paris is a series launched in 2020. The whole content surrounds the main character, Emily. Emily is an ambitious marketing executive working in Chicago. However, one day she got the opportunity to pursue her dream and goes to France to work in a luxury marketing company. So here comes the problem. An American girl goes to France, a brand new culture different from her background. There must be a lot of intercultural communication issues, right? And how can we analyze intercultural communication issues? Aha, you're right. During this whole semester, we are learning how to analyze the intercultural communication issues. Therefore, today we totally use 8 knowledges we learned from the course to analyze this series. So, you know what? I'm very excited. Are you as excited as me? Then let's get this video started.
3P's layer is a method to analyze a cultural value top-down. 3P stands for perspective, practices, and products. Through the discussions of 3Ps, we are able to capture the big picture of a cultural values as well as the representation of it. To fully manifest the power of 3P's layer, our team will show clips of Emily in Paris and try analyzing it with 3P's layer.
Oh, did I just catch Bureau? Does your mother want to talk business now?
Oh no, we have all weekend for that, don't worry.
The point is that I have some marketing strategies that I would love to discuss.
The other thing we don't do at the dinner table is talk business.
Mama has so many rules.
When Emily shows up at Camille's place as well as on a dinner table, Emily wants straight into business topics. That is because in American culture, work is the most important thing. And since the purpose of this visit is to discuss work topics, no time should be wasted. However, in French perspective, the quality of life as well as enjoying the moment is as crucial, which leads to them having the practice of not having business-related topics on dinner table.
Collectivism values group harmony and group reputation. People are expected to think for the best of the group, sometimes even hiding their true feelings. On the contrary, individualism values the individual's rights and independent thinking. People are expected to speak for themselves and share their opinions directly. Here, I'm going to show you a video. And in the video, Emily's French colleagues will read the American Cooperate Commitment. Let's see what will happen when two orientations meet.
Thou shalt always maintain a positive attitude. Thou shalt be on time. Thou shalt praise in public and criticize in private.
Thou shalt avoid workplace romances.
And thou shalt remember that we are all a team. And there is no I in team.
You would like to destroy our French soul.
From the video, we can find out Emily from America is collectivism, while her colleagues from France is individualism. Emily thinks that group is more important than individual. Therefore, the people in group must follow some rules, such as be on time, avoid workplace romance, and criticize only in private. But French is individualism, and they think individual is more important than group. Therefore, they could not accept the rules and even think those rules are destroy their souls.
So hello everyone. Today I would like to talk about the use of high uncertainty avoidance and low uncertainty avoidance used in Emily in Paris. To give everyone some context, a person with high uncertainty avoidance tends to avoid taking risks, and they would more likely pursue stable jobs and have a more organized lifestyle so that they can keep everything under control. Whereas a person with low uncertainty avoidance would more likely want to take risks, and in their lives they would try to achieve their passions and goals. An example of high uncertainty avoidance can be seen when looking at Emily's friend Mindy, who tends to avoid partaking in singing activities when she is in Paris. This is because she is embarrassed of her experience as a singer in China, or as she would put it, she has quote-unquote Chinese pop star PTSD. Now here is a clip from the show that will provide further details.
I don't know. I figured that if I was going to try the singing thing again, I might as well do it here where no one knows me. I saw that there is an open audition at Crazy Horse.
Well, that's not so crazy.
I'm not going.
Why not?
Because I still have Chinese pop star PTSD.
That's like P for post-traumatic, right?
Emily, yes.
In regards to low uncertainty avoidance, we can see this being reflected in Emily's personality more. This is because she is willing to take on more unique and out-of-the-box proposals when she's working with her company. A good example of this can be seen when she's trying to convince Pierre, a famous fashion designer in Paris who is notorious for having a cold personality, to try and work with her company. Despite being rejected once, she keeps trying to find more opportunities to communicate with Pierre and express her own ideas about the current fashion industry. And she also tries her very best to clear up any misunderstandings that may happen between them. Although her colleagues and even her superiors find this an impossible task, Pierre is touched by her sincerity and decides to work with her company. This can also be seen with Pierre and Emily having developed a stronger bond in the following episodes.
Monsieur Cadeau?
Do I know you?
It's the ringard from the marketing firm the other day.
Emily, from Savoir.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle, it's a private box.
I just came here to apologize for the other day for offending you and to let you know that you're right.
In conclusion, we can see that Emily tends to have a more low uncertainty avoidance personality, while Mindy having a more high uncertainty avoidance personality. This can be seen when both of them are handling obstacles throughout their lives, as Mindy tries to take a more safer route and avoids any kind of conflicts, while Emily tries to find other methods in order to achieve her objectives.
The difference between restraint and indulgence culture is about whether people could pursue things they want to do. In indulgence culture, it's good to be free, so people pursue freedom and do everything they want to do. However, in restraint culture, people think life is hard and full of duty. Before they pursue their dream, they have to finish their responsibility first. So after the comparison, let's watch a video and compare the difference between them.
Now you are here, and maybe we feel we have to work harder, make more money.
It's a balance.
Exactly, a balance. And I think the Americans have the wrong balance. You live to work. We work to live. Yes, it's good to make money, but what you say is success, I say is punishment.
Through that clip, we could see French and Americans' attitude toward work. To Emily, an American, she thinks work is for responsibility, and it also gives her a sense of accomplishment. However, for French people, they think work is not life, they just work for life. They think the balance between work and life is very important. So I would refer French people as indulgence culture.
According to a textbook, in low context culture, communication primarily relies on direct language and the messages. People do not guess other meanings from context or other clues. Instead, messages are clearly expressed in language itself. The following clips provide examples of low context culture in Emily in Paris.
Oh, maybe you want to have a drink tonight?
I have a boyfriend.
My number is on the card if you need me for anything and in case you change your mind.
I won't.
Bonjour la plouc.
Va te faire foutre. So we can see that in the first two clips, Emily straightforwardly declined an invitation from a French man. And in the third clip, when Emily perceived that her colleague is joking at her expense, she immediately responds with direct language. As a result, we can infer that her behavior is consistent with characteristics of low context culture.
A stereotype is a generalized idea or image that many people have of a particular type of person or thing or a group of people, but which is not totally true at all. We are forming stereotypes unconsciously anytime when we get into contact with a group of people. It's inevitable that we hold stereotypes, but when we apply this directly, they can be a problem that prevents us from interpreting a situation effectively. Here is an example of stereotype.
Cigarettes cause diabetes and cancer.
Yes. Well, smoking is a pleasure. And without pleasure, who are we?
German?
Exactly right. The people are so fat. Why are they all so fat?
Well, perhaps from the disgusting food.
In the video, we can see that Emily is talking with her colleagues who hold some stereotypes. Her colleagues think that Germans are all without pressure and people from Chicago are all fat. Both ideas are not totally true. And for the second idea, you can see that Emily, who was from Chicago, is not fat at all. Therefore, we can say that two ideas are both stereotypes.
Ethnocentrism is the attitude that one's own group, nationality, or ethnicity is superior to others. The superior products varies from like big C cultures like arts or in architectures or in music genres to manners and attitudes. Different countries has different levels of ethnocentrism. In Emily in Paris, the characters manifest the concept of ethnocentrism several times, and the following clips is one of the most apparent ones.
Just said I'm running point for Brooklyn Clark at the Fautier launch? What, you're not a fan? She's a big movie star.
Yeah, in America. In France, she is so-so.
Her genre of movies are seen as a little bit foolish.
Really? Why?
American romantic comedies. They're so dishonest. Here we like more of a French ending.
Which is what?
Tragic.
More like life. He dies or loses a limb.
Yeah, happy endings are very American.
But they give you hope, and the hero wins in the end. Don't you want to see the hero win?
No, I want to see life. The hero tortured for his love, and the actress naked.
In a brief discussions about American movie star Brooklyn Clark, Emily praised her movie genres and said that movies should have good endings. However, on the other hand, her colleague says that movies should be a resonance of real life and be of hardships. In the end, Emily and her colleagues didn't improve each other's values, which serves as a perfect example of ethnocentrism.
After the above discussion, we can know that American culture and French culture has loads of differences. However, even though they are very different from each other, Emily still successfully emerged in the French culture in the end. And how did she get it? To analyze the reason, I want to introduce the three elements in intercultural communication competence. The three elements are knowledge, skills, and attitudes, respectively. So for starters, knowledge means we need to learn and know the cultural facts and 3 Ps, which are perspective, practices, products of the culture. So take Emily as example. Emily has learned loads of differences in French culture by her friends and colleagues. Do you guys still remember? French people do not talk about work on dinner table. And French people, they put more emphasis on the quality of life. They work to live, not live to work. And for the second element, which is the skills, this skills means the communication skill. It's about how you can communicate with others and how you can talk with the people that are in different cultures. So take Emily as an example again. Emily has learned a lot of French from her friends. By learning the language French people is saying, Emily can communicate with the French people more fluently and more efficiently. Last but not least, let me introduce the third element, which is the attitude. Attitude is the most important element in these 3 elements. It means that when we are encountering a cross-cultural issue, we need to have a good attitude to open to this new culture. So, like Emily, she is willing to make new friends in France. And when she encounters the culture shock, she didn't get upset. Instead, she is willing to embrace the differences and learn from it. Last but not least, Emily didn't consist the cultural value of America. Instead, she is willing to embark on a new life in France. By these 3 elements, Emily successfully immersed in French culture. Therefore, if another time we go to a different culture from Taiwan, we can also use these 3 elements. I believe by using these 3 elements, you can immerse in that culture very successfully too. Okay, so above are all the content of our group report. Hope you guys have learned something useful from our video and have a better knowledge concerning the intercultural communication issues. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.